There has been a change of guard in Pakistan. Last week, Captain Imran Khan was bowled out of power, with the opposition leader Shehbaz Sharif takes a fresh guard. The younger Sharif scion has inherited a failing economy. He has made great promises to push Pakistan's finances books, but one must never forget the difference between promises made and the reality of the present.
After a week of intense politics and drama that could have given even the highest grossing soap operas a run for their money, a sense of stability has finally returned to Islamabad. Shehbaz Sharif has taken his oath as the 23rd Prime Minister of Pakistan. Imran Khan is back in the pavilion. Shehbaz Sharif is now on the defense, and just like a game of cricket, the teams have switched sides, but the pitch remains the same. The playing area we are talking about here is Pakistan's economy, which by any definition is in dire shape. The value of the Pakistani rupee is floundering after touching the 190 mark during the peak of the crisis. It now remains around 181. Pakistan's foreign debt is piling up. 45% of its total GDP accounts for debt. Inflation levels are breaking the backs of common Pakistanis. And if domestic problems were not enough, the rise in crude oil prices triggered by the Russia-Ukraine conflict has added to the country's financial woes. The cost of living is rising. Islamabad does not have enough in its kitty to sort out the crisis. But as the tradition there goes, a new government charged with short-term solutions has decided not to roll back billions of dollars in fuel subsidies, despite the strain on public funds. The Sharif government fears backlash if it were to raise fuel prices just days after taking power.
The Oil and Gas Authority were to raise 21 rupees and 50 rupees per litre. People would have cursed the new government just 3 days into office if this mountain of a price hike descended upon them. People don't know what tricks the previous government has played with the price. So I have rejected this fuel hike of 21 rupees and 50 rupees.
The people, however, are not too impressed. For the common folk in Pakistan, it is just the faces that change, not their fate.
I don't have any expectations. They have announced some temporary relief, but you can give relief only if you have money in the exchequer. Imran Khan had brought from overseas, but these people are thieves and criminals who closed the industries, and we are not happy with them at all.
The Sharif government has a long way to go before it earns the people's trust, because the people of Pakistan voted for Imran Khan. They elected his government to power. What happened in the lower house was a display of politics that had nothing to do with the citizens' rightful mandate.
I think this government will not be stable and powerful. The best solution is a fresh election because the opposition is saying they will resign, which will lead to chaos. It is very difficult for these political parties' alliances to take opposition along with them. This government lacks power, so they will not be able to work properly.
There is a famous saying, what works in your favor can very well work against you. The joint opposition managed to break up the ruling PTI coalition, made the Imran Khan supporters come to their side. But one must not forget that currently in power is an umbrella government. It is as easy to lose votes as it was to gain them. The PTI, now in opposition, has even marked a deadline for the government in power. They say 8 weeks is all it will take. South Asia Bureau, WION, World is One.